Good day, and welcome to another episode of this fitness podcast, where I talk about not only fitness but just different types of variations of everything else. And I'll touch base on fitness and health and things like that. This is the second one in a week, I think it is, and I'm trying to remain positive on all things everything. I've just recorded this for the third or fourth time because in a panic I ended up putting the recorder on the wrong channel and it didn't record the audio, and it recorded the video, and then before it didn't record the video and record. Everything's just been going wrong. And so I'm pushing through and I'm having another turn, and it's probably going to be underexposed, overexposed, I don't know, whatever it's going to be. But I did do a good test on something I'm working on, which is a cigarette lighter adapter that plugs into a portable big Dometic power bank, or whatever you want to call it, for fridge freezers. I'm going to get a King's portable power pack, and I'm going to figure out how to mount it to a tripod or whatever setup I've got going on, and it lasts a while. At the moment I've got this on top of the camera battery unit, which is terrible and doesn't last long. Anyways, I've been doing a program for about a week and a half, or maybe more or less. It feels like a long time. I started out by pacing up and down the house every evening and lifting weights at the same time. Not for the entire hour, but like going up and down and then lifting and then going up and down, whatnot. And now I'm adding in a little bit more cardio. So I've been doing some treadmill work, I've been going for jogs, I did a hike yesterday, and it's all been happening. I've lost a couple more kilograms since last time. I was 75 kilos, now I'm 73.8, so that's probably like not a couple, that's probably like a kilo and 200 grams or whatever. But I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think my weigh-in tomorrow is going to be good at all. I'm having 2 burger buns today. I've had about 1,000 calories of milk or more, and yeah, it's not looking good. I won't be like that the day after, so hopefully all goes well. And later on, I think I'm going to go on the treadmill again. I'll try and push for half an hour, but I don't know how I'm going to feel later. We'll see what happens. And yesterday I did a chest program, and I took 2 15 kilo dumbbells and did dumbbell press, which is enough weight for me at the moment. I don't have anything else, but yeah. I did 3 sets to max, and then I did incline push-ups with the same dumbbells just on the ground, and I just did 3 sets to max. And skull crushers, I did 3 sets to max again, and dumbbell flies, lightweight, I did 3 sets to max. And you can probably hear a bit of wind at the moment, which is a part of where I live. And yeah, so I didn't do a huge weight training program, but right now I'm just trying to keep the muscle mass in line with losing weight. And then I'm trying to get down to 69 kilograms, and then I will probably increase the training, the weight training rather. And my goal is to get to a lean body weight, and just one time, it's a one-time goal to be lean, and then I will just relax after that, take my photos, get my videos, and just say, yay, I did it. We'll see if I succeed or not. It would be interesting and fun experience. I am going to have to record more sessions of exercise programs. As I get lower in weight, I'll have more exciting things to film, like pull-ups and chin-ups and monkey bar sessions, and I don't know, probably not that exciting, but I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to show my progress. So that would mean I would have to start, showing what I look like before and after, which can be a bit daunting as you're doing it. In a documentary style of filmmaking, it would be better to film everything and then release it, because you've succeeded. So that way, when the audience watches your documentary, they'll know that there will be a before and then there'll be an after in your progress, and then you don't have to feel bad about any comments and weirdness online. But that people have to watch it first, and this is only getting a couple of views at the moment. I wouldn't mind doing this where I got my partner next to me and we talk about, health and fitness, but I'm primarily working on the health side of things at the moment, where she's just maintaining body weight and going with the flow. But I've slipped into this healthy habit again. It happened at this time last year. The best time to do something is slipping into it naturally. And when you do that, fantastic. It works great. Your body will tell you, if you have a positive mind and you've always had a fitness and healthy mindedness, then your body will tell you when to proactively, perform, right? And that's been my consistency for more than a week. And it's not that I haven't been healthy for the entire year, which I have, because I was 106 kilos and now I'm 73.8. And I've slowly gotten there. But I live in fear a lot of gaining all that weight back. And like last summer, all I was eating was pizza and chips, and now I'm trying to eat organically. And I'm trying to be somewhat raw in my diet. So at the moment I'm having raw eggs, raw garden salad. I'm not cooking anything like that. But I am having wheat and all the stuff that's cooked, or has been baked and whatnot. But yeah, I'm trying. And what I recommend, because this is working for me and it's just lady luck that has occurred at the moment, building a square box garden bed. And this will help to keep your mind positive and help to make you feel happy and successful in another endeavor, and something to wake up to and tend to and look at and feel happy about every morning that you get up, either before a jog or before a walk or after a walk or whatever it might be. You take 4 pieces of wood, the size of a window, the build would be, drill them together however you see fit, either reshape the ground into a square and then make sure it's like a rise zone, and then put the wood in the ground or above the ground, whatever it might be. Then begin the layering process of putting manure at the bottom, soaking it a lot, putting mulch, soaking it a lot, putting more organic matter, soaking it a lot, more dry materials, soaking it a lot, put a layer of compost on top and soaking it a lot, and then heading to your local market and finding spray-free seedlings close to organic or finding organic seedlings and sort of clustering them in, but not too much, and have a different variety of foods that could be all seasons. You could have lettuce, chard, silver beet. Some stuff isn't, like celery isn't all seasons, I don't think. But you could always give it a go and have yourself a coverage over the top, as well as shading, a high UV protective layer on top, so when it gets too sunny you can create your own all seasons of anything, probably. Anyways, you won't have to buy those foods anymore, which I don't at the moment. I don't buy greens because there's green everywhere, like there's weeds everywhere. I could just shove in my food, but I'm talking strictly my garden is all green at the moment, so I'm lucky at this present second that I have that option. I did set up a garden for my father, and it's growing after months, and it's lush, and he still hasn't picked at it because he's one of those people that just don't do that, but he's happy to look at it. That's just, him though. So now I've been adding more to my health journey. I started doing jogs, 1 to 1.5 kilometre jogs around my block. And I've been doing some cardio on the treadmill and lifting weights and doing little programs, and now my legs hate me. But I'm trying to take it easy. I'm trying to take it a little bit easy, not doing too much, not doing too little. I was going to film this standing up today, but having so many problems with filming. I don't even know if the camera's still on. I don't know if it's recording. I don't know if it's overexposed, underexposed. But I have been having a lot of issues. I have a cinema camera, so I like the idea of having one of those cameras that will figure out the not the white balance, the ISO, and figure out the lighting of the sky, and you just point and shoot and talk to the camera. But I've got to set it up, focus it, and do all this stuff to it, and I've been meaning to get rid of it and get something else, but that means I would sacrifice a little bit of quality because I want something affordable and something that has a little bit of quality to it as well. Hard to find. This is serving me well, but you have to light your scene or it doesn't look great. And it can be very dark, and outside is a very hard thing to film in. And yeah, I'm having that problem at the moment. But with health and fitness, I am trying to get down to 69 kilograms. And I don't know if I've mentioned this already because I've spoken to the camera 9 times. Trying to get down to 69 kilograms as my next benchmark, and seeing how I look and how I feel, and then increasing my weight training. And I will do a lot more bodyweight exercises like pull-ups and chin-ups, dips, and working the core muscles. And yeah, it'll be a lot easier when I get a little bit smaller. And I will have to document my weigh-ins and do before and after videos or photos, and it's going to be a fun task. I'm going to have to cut down the drinking calories, limit it to coffee, limit it to a cup of coffee instead of iced coffee. I mean, I tried to detox from it, but we'll see. I want to have a couple of days where I just do a water fast and, see how I feel, because I enjoy the feeling of not eating and being empty and taking in the sun and it's an amazing feeling, just being so empty inside. But anyways, I'm eating one meal a day, and that's what worked last time, and that's what's working this time. And I'm hoping I can get some success. I'm continuing on, so that's a good thing. I'm pushing through good days and I'm pushing through bad days, and it has been a struggle. It has. There's no doubt about it. I'm trying to remain consistent, and I keep bouncing around the ideas of the way I want to exercise and do things, but I don't want to, but I probably will. I didn't want to do a forced regimen of weight training where it's like, chest and back and all sorts of shit, like 3-6 days a week. But I might end up doing that. I'm not sure. It's just to fill this void that I once had. And I'm 35 years old at the moment, and 12 years ago, I was 23, or I think it was. It's a long time ago, and I was a lot healthier back then. A lot. I felt a lot better back then. I mean, it doesn't have to be an age thing. It can simply be just look after yourself, and you will feel healthy, and you will get sleep, and you will, you'll feel great. But right now, I probably sound like down and not so positive, but that's just how I speak, and I don't want to put on an accent. I don't want to sound fake or anything like that. But I think I'm going to have my partner be in the next video. I'm not sure. I am the one that's mainly documenting this type of thing, so I don't know, we'll see. And I'll run these around 20 minutes, or at least the solo ones, because there's not much for me to talk about. I mean, yeah. So thank you for listening, and hopefully everything recorded this time. If not, I give up. Thank you, and bye.